Growing up in Mexico, life for Carla Jacinto wasn't a fairy tale. But at 12 years old, she thought she had met her Prince Charming.
He bought me clothes and shoes. He told me, "You're going to be my princess."
Carla's new boyfriend was older and from a faraway village called Tenancingo. But after 3 months, the relationship changed and the scam was revealed. Carla's prince was actually a pimp working as part of an organized crime ring based in Tenancingo. He told her she would be working the streets as a prostitute.
He started punching me, kicking me, pulling my hair. He would spit on my face. That day, he even burned me with iron.
Susan Coppage is the U.S. State Department's ambassador at large to combat human trafficking. Before that, she worked at the U.S. Attorney's Office in Atlanta, Georgia.
We've prosecuted numerous cases here in Atlanta involving traffickers from Mexico, and particularly Tenancingo.
Coppage says oftentimes entire families in Tenancingo and the rest of Tlaxcala State are in on the scam. CNN over several weeks made numerous attempts to speak with Tenancingo town officials. We even went to the mayor's office twice, but were denied interviews each time. Coppage says there's good reason for the officials being evasive.
Well, we've been told by the traffickers themselves and by the young girls that this town raises pimps, that that's what they've done for generations. That's what the town does. That's their industry. And yet, in smaller rural communities around there, the young girls don't have any idea that this is what that town's reputation is.
Carla says she was forced to prostitute for 4 years with never a day off. She says her pimp trafficked her across Mexico, demanding she see at least 30 customers a day and keep a daily log of clients. By age 16, Carla calculates she was raped more than 43,200 times.
There were men that would go just to laugh at me. They laughed when I cried.
Imagine in the mind of a 12 years old who is raped, if she cried, he will hit her worse. If she didn't cry, he will hit her again.
Rosy Orozco is a victim's advocate. The former Mexican senator says it's the powerful who allow trafficking to continue.
She had clients that were judges, priests, pastors, police. So she knew that she could not run away to go to the authorities.
Carla says one time, 30 uniformed police officers raided the brothel she was in. But instead of making arrests or rescues, they made a deal with the brothel owner.
The uniformed police officers entered the room we were in. We had to do everything they asked of us. The whole thing lasted 3 or 4 hours.
What was going through your mind at that point, thinking that those who are supposed to protect you were abusing you?
They were sickening to me because they could see we were minors. It was obvious, right? We looked our age. We weren't even fully developed. They could see our sad faces.
There are an estimated 2 million children exploited every year in the global commercial sex trade. Violence, corruption, and a mix of fear and shame are major factors keeping children from trying to escape.
And you lived this hell for 4 years?
You see me now with a smile on my face, but when I remember all of that, it still hurts a lot. I'm going to fight against this until the end. Every day when I wake up, I wonder if I'm going to be alive at the end of the day because of what we do, and what I have experienced makes me a target. Death is lurking.
I'm sorry.
The pain in Carla's face is clear. But perhaps the true tragedy of her story is that it's shared by so many other children like her, still being controlled by human traffickers as we speak.